from Say You Swear. Phenomenal communication. That's what I'm talking about. If they can keep that up throughout the game, oh my goodness gracious, they're gonna have a good game.
Actually, that spike was from the captain, Victor. Captain got to set the tone for the game.
Absolutely. And they stay with the communication.
Elbows deep, hit it out of bounds, and that'll be a point for Say You Swear United. Start off really good so far.
Say You Swear keeping the energy high. I see a lot of smiles on the court. That's always a good sign. Number 11 with the serve again.
Say You Swear is starting off really good. They're up 3-1.
A little bit of an emote there. What was that? What was that? Like I don't know what that. I've never seen nothing like that before.
Such a great start. I guess they're really passionate.
100%.
Oh, almost a strong serve from elbows deep, but it's blocked by Say You Swear.
Beautiful block. Good communication. Say You Swear picking up the pace here. And elbows deep is starting to struggle with what Say You Swear. I think it might be that side of the card, Marcellus. You tell me.
I think the camera side is good luck. You know, any team that's on the camera side, like they just got automatically the good luck charm.
Has to be. You know, because we're over here, so you know, just goodness radiating off of us. And I speak too soon. I Say You Swear serves it out of bounds. It's gonna be elbows deep serve.
Yeah, elbows deep had a little mistakes early in this game, but let's see if they can try to make something happen as they serve. Say You Swear tries to return it, gets it over. Say You Swear gets it back. Elbows deep gets it over. Spike canceled off by Say You Swear. A little back and forth action from both teams.
Beautiful volley here. This is what volleyball's supposed to look like. And Say You Swear puts it away. The captain with an absolutely beautiful walk away. That was like a little bit of like a LeBron, like, you know what I'm saying, like Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, Steph Curry three-pointer, you know, fadeaway walk away.
Yeah.
Right there. That was low-key pretty cool.
In a way, it is like LeBron because he's the captain. He's leading his team. He has the 3 last scores for the team. So he's starting off really strong in round 2.
Dare I call number 2 Captain LeBron?
Another point for Say You Swear. They're really coming off good this round.
Starting off strong, but the scoreboard is not.
I'm trying to get the score for you guys, but it seems the scoreboard has turned off. They're trying to get that situated.
Captain LeBron hit that spike so hard, they turned off the scoreboard. He's trying to have a shutout game right here.
Yeah, the crowd is saying it's 5-2 Say You Swear United.
It is 6-2.
6-2.
6-2. Say You Swear is up by 4, trying to keep the lead. Okay, Marcellus, in a situation like this where Say You Swear, we understand that that last game, you know, energy was low, communication was poor. They came back in game 2, and they're doing way better, significantly better with communication, significantly better with you know, sticking to the technique. So what do they have to do in order to kind of maintain this?
I think the players really came to play. Like Victor, the captain for Say You Swear, he had a little quiet game in the first round. In this round, he really decided to show out. So I think those players, every player on that team, obviously, but those specific players are going to need to have a big impact on this game to try to keep the lead. And
lead by example. That's what I like to see. Lead by example. Absolutely.
Served by elbows deep. Returned by Say You Swear. Number 5, John, the captain of elbows deep, tried to hit it over, but it's out. Point will go to Say You Swear.
And a bit of taunting coming from Say You Swear there. He sees the hit out, and he goes ahead and he kind of mimics him a little bit.
Yeah, the energy's kind of been going out so far in this round 2 since Say You Swear. They've just been playing really well this round 2.
It's a little bit quiet over there. A little bit quiet over there. I think elbows deep needs a little bit of whatever Say You Swear had, you know, and
sure.
They need to get their energy back up there. you know, because energy low is not the kind of game that you wanna play.
Sage Square is talking to the refs, trying to figure something out. Let's see what ends up happening. They're trying to see what are the rules of this game. They're just trying to get everything situated. But it's Sage Square, they're up 8-3.
8-3. Oh my goodness, that is a huge gap. 5-point gap. Not bigger than elbows deep last game, but a gap nonetheless. Let's see how long they can keep this up. A little bit of back and forth between them and the ref. I don't know if they're trying to figure out the roles or what's really happening right here, but seems like there's a bit of confusion coming from Sage Square. Looks like elbows deep. Looks like they're getting a bit frustrated. They're just trying to play the game. I think they're ready. I think they're ready to come back. I think they had enough.
They just changed the score.
4-7.
Now it's 7-4. Sage Square is still up, but Elbows Deep went up 1 point and they lost 1 point. So
Do you think that's from bantering with the ref? I hope not. That'd be crazy.
yeah, but whatever the ref say goes. You got to listen to the ref. If he thinks something happened, you just have to listen and just obey. The ball will go to Elbows Deep now. Now the score is 7-4. Sage Square is still up.
Uh-oh. Oh, I see the issue. They're having sub-in issues. They're subbing in players so that they can play their roles. And it looks like the ref is saying that's a huge no-go. You can't just sub in the player to play one role. I think you have to stay in there for an entire rotation before you can sub him out. At least that's what I'm getting from over here. I'm not over there. That's what it seems like.
Elbows Deep serves. Isaiah. Sage Square returns. Spike.
That is absolutely nasty. Number 6, he's getting excited, and the crowd is getting hyped with him.
Number 6, Gentry. As Gentry, he's still having a little conversation with the ref, but it seems like it's all good now. They're just trying to get everything straightened out. Seems like everything is fine. Served by number 12, Sienna, captain. Here's the serve. Elbows Deep returns.
Wow. That was nasty. I ain't going to lie.
That was a good soft hit by number 8, Karimi.
That was low-key nasty. Elbows Deep, their game IQ is through the roof. This team, they play smart. They don't play too aggressive. They don't play too passive. They're not playing extremely hard. Not playing extremely passive. They're playing to win. They're playing very smart here. They know the rules. They're sticking to them, and they're allowing the rest to fall in place.
Yeah, it seems like Elbows Deep is trying to gain here. They get another point. Now it's 6-8. Sage Square is still up, but it's getting a little closer. Elbows Deep serves. Sage Square returns. Not too much communication on Sage Square right now.
Energy is back low. This is not good. If they don't pick up the energy, pick up the communication, I think we're going to see a copy and paste of what happened last game. Absolutely nasty spike.
That was a great spike by number 4, Elijah. Great strong spike on that one, Elbows Deep. And it seems like Sage Square, ever since they've been talking to the ref, it's just been going downhill. They just can't get their team situated, and they can't stay locked in. Sage Square returns, though.
And a bit of too much heat on that spike. Sends it out of bounds.
Number 6, Gentry kind of put too much power on that spike, and it will go to Elbows Deep with another point. It seems they got the lead now, 9-8, as they make a big comeback. Elbows Deep serves. Sage Square returns. Good hit. That'll be number 5, Captain John. Elbows Deep is up 10-8.
It seems like there's a bit of tension on the court between the C. Oh, yeah. Say You Swear has a bit of tension, lack of communication. Honestly, it's not looking too good.
Yeah, just didn't put too much power on that hit. That'll be another point for Elbows Deep as they go up 11-8. Serve number 1, Hope, getting ready to serve. Say You Swear returns.
Again with the poor communication. They're trying to play each other's roles here. That's gonna come back to bite them.
A little back and forth between both teams. Good save by Say You Swear. Elbows Deep trying to set up a spike. And that'll be out. Number 8, Karemi just couldn't get it over, couldn't keep it in. That'll be out, and the point will go to Say You Swear. But Elbows Deep is still up 11-9, so let's see if Say You Swear can make something happen. Say You Swear about to serve. Number 6, Gentry about to serve. Say You Swear is still trying to confirm some rules about the game with the ref.
Let's not do that again.
As Gentry almost hits our equipment.
Gentry trying to take out the broadcast team. Bit of tension between, the broadcast team and all the volleyball players. I've noticed that the teams, they keep attacking our equipment. I don't know what that is. I don't know if we need to get on the court and show them how to really play some volleyball. But if we got to make that happen, we will definitely make that happen.
Yeah, there's definitely some words said between the crowd, Gentry, and the desk over here.
Let's put the RISN Intramural Sports team on the court, and we'll show them how to really play volleyball if they want to keep sending the ball our way. We'll show them how to make that ball.
Now, Gentry gave us a look right there. He says he's sorry.
I don't know about.
Obviously, he didn't inspect the ball to come over here. He hit it at the wall.
I don't know about you, Marcellus. I'm not a guy who takes insults lightly.
I'm going to just assume he's a nice guy. You just got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You know what?
The crowd is getting lively here.
I'm going to go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt. The crowd wants to see a game here. Bit of lack of rule knowledge from Say You Swear is holding them back and preventing them from gaining any momentum right now. If they can't figure out the rule set, they're going to have a rough time gaining momentum, staying consistent, and keeping energies high.
Yeah, Conrad, it seems like Say You Swear's United's energy came down once they had a lot of conversations with the ref. I don't know what's going on, but it feels like it messed up the team's momentum because they were up beforehand.
I 100% agree with you. And it looks like they got it all figured out.
Now Say You Swear will serve. Gentry returns by Elbows Deep. That was a big spike by number 4, Elijah.
Elijah with absolute heat on that spike. He is coming for blood. He's not smiling. He's not laughing. He means business.
It was a long wait time between the last play and this play, and he was ready to play. That spike really set the tone for coming back into this game. Say You Swear returns. Gentry hits it back. Looking for a spike. Number 8 was able to hit it over with a soft touch. Andre Belena. Say You Swear. Still down, but it's a close game in 12-10.
And Say You Swear back to where they started. They still do not know the positions. This is gonna prevent them from gaining any sort of momentum. They're gonna have a really rough time.
Say You Swear, they get it back though. Seems like they're trying to get their positions down. But it's still 12-10. Elbows Deep is still up in this game. The service back. Say You Swear serves. Return. Elbows.
And it goes out of bounds. Say You Swear with the score. 11 to 12. Looks like they're on a bit of a comeback. This game might be close.
Yeah, it is really close. Elbows deep communication wasn't great on that play right there. They couldn't get the ball over the net. They get it over this time, though. Number 2, Victor, the captain of Say You Swear, with another spike ball. Seems like they got a little bit of momentum back as they tie the game up. Another serve by Say You Swear. Hit back by Elbows Deep.
Oh my goodness gracious. I feared my life. I feared their life.
Number 4, Elijah again.
Elijah is
spike.
not messing around. That guy is the real deal, all right? That looked like he had malicious intent behind that spike. He was trying to kill somebody with that one. I don't know if you saw the Say You Swear team. When he had that spike, they all moved out of the way. I don't think anybody went for that one.
Yeah, it was a lot of power, a lot of speed on that spike, and he jumped really high for it.
And Victor trying to send it back, trying to send a message, but it does not go through as it goes out of bounds.
Elbows Deep is getting ready to serve. Say You Swear couldn't return it. Number 11, Paloma couldn't get the ball over the net, and it will be points to Elbows Deep, 15 to 12. Elbows Deep getting ready to serve. Return. A great soft hit over the net by the captain again, number 2, Victor. Seems like he had a big impact on this round, as he has most of the points for Say You Swear.
I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing a lot of aggression from Say You Swear. After that spike from Elijah, I think they took that spike personal, and they're coming for heads. And I think I'm seeing a lot better communication. Energy's way higher. They're on alert, and they're trying to win. They're trying to win now.
Yeah, as number 11, Pomona couldn't hit her serve over the net, and point goes to Elbows Deep. As they return right now, Say You Swear trying to get over the net. They get it over. Elbows Deep trying to set up for a spike. Say You Swear returns. Captain Victor. Gentry, he saves the ball. Number 12, Sienna put too much power on that hit, and it ends up being out, and it goes to Elbows Deep.
But she did an absolutely phenomenal job at having hustle and getting that ball back over the net. Just got to come with a little more accuracy.
Say You Swear tries to return from the serve. Victor again with a spike. Intercepted by Elbows Deep. Number 1, Hope, tried to get over the net with a soft hit, but it ends up being out, and it goes to Say You Swear.
So we're seeing a bit of a change in pace right now. Elijah is at the serving spot, but now Say You Swear has scored a point. They have the ball in their possession, and they're looking to put Elijah back up there so that he can hit an amazing spot. Oh, my goodness gracious.
That was a great, strong spike by Isaiah. He did have a big impact in the first round. A little bit quiet in the second round, but big spike by him.
Isaiah and Elijah, those
two.
They're the ones to watch out for. They're like LeBron and D Wade right now. They're moving with the malicious intent.
Say You Swear tries to return the serve from Elbows Deep, and Gentry couldn't get enough power on it. It hits the net and point to Elbows Deep. It is 19 to 14. Elbows Deep needs 2 more points to win the series.
Say You Swear needs to pick at the pace here. They don't have time to waste. They don't have time to mess around. If they don't lock in now, they're out of the tournament.
A little back and forth for both teams. Big hit by Isaiah, but it's returned by Say You Swear. The return by Say You Swear. Victor, captain, was able to block the spike from Isaiah and get the point. Oh, no, it would go to Elbows Deep. Elbows Deep serves. Say You Swear returns. Say You Swear is trying to find it good, trying to get over the net. A big hit by Elbows Deep. Return by Say You Swear. Elbows Deep trying to find a shot. Gets it over. Gentry gets it over.
Bit of a volley here, And the point goes to Say You Swear. They got hustle. They're not looking to give up that easy. They're looking to go out. They're looking to go down with the fight. And it looks like they might be on a comeback run if number 12 can go on a bit of a server run here. They can get their rack up some points and potentially win this game and go to game 3.
Yeah, Say You Swear they're down 5 points right now. They can't mess up because it's game point for elbows deep. One play can mess up this game and be over.
Unlucky.
And that will be out from
And
Sienna.
that's how they go down.
The game will be over. Elbows Deep wins 21-15 and will now be playing BTA. Elbows Deep versus BTA, and we also got 6-7 versus 6 Steezy later on. And on the other side, on the left side, the Julie Regulators will play I'd Hit That, and back row will play Caleb the Best. A lot of action-packed games going on, but this will be it for game 2.